DoodleCast
Yeah, I already started.
show.
I already started.
We're
I already started.
going
Hello,
Already
welcome to the
live.
DoodleCast.
started.
My name is James.
Hi.
Today we have special guest, Shawn,
Hi. I'm Shawn.
Alright, I tweeted it.
What's
and
up?
also
baby?
Patrick.
Hey,
I'm really
my
tired.
name on Twitter is Princess Butthole.
This is sick.
I just want this to be archived for later.
I'm honestly down with that. That's so cute. How's everyone? I'm tired. What's going on?
Why are you tired,
I
Shawn?
worked full day and I'm tired.
Cool.
And then I decided we're gonna do a show, and then here we are. We're doing a
It's
show.
our first time doing a show in like 2 weeks.
It's the first show. In general.
It's the last
It's the
show.
first show. Welcome.
Okay,
the
so
first
James,
episode.
you're gonna look at the chat if we have a chat.
Once it loads,
Okay.
there it
Because
goes.
I can't see the chat with our current setup. Whatever. I don't
Yeah, our setup is stupid
That's
because
dumb.
technical difficulties.
I guess I could put the chat onto my phone. Fuck it.
I
Okay,
don't.
so
Yeah.
I'm doing a scenery draw of Winter Soldier.
Hey, you copycat. I'm doing a scenery draw, but I'm not doing anything Marvel related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we start talking about Civil War, you went to a comic convention today, right?
Tidewater
Yeah.
Comic Con.
How'd that go?
I liked it. I had a fun time.
I left early.
Patrick's being a little piss baby.
I'm not angry. It was boring. I'm sorry.
Did you leave James there?
Yeah, but
I
only
met him.
because our friend was going to be there and they were going to drive him home.
Oh, okay.
And hey, it all worked out because you guys got Chick-fil-A.
Cool.
It all works out when you
Yeah.
get Chick-fil-A.
Patrick's just bored, but he doesn't realize that that's what cons are. Like, he's trying to compare it to MagFest, but he's blinded by the fact that all MagFest was standing around and walking the show
MagFest
floor.
had a lot more that I was interested in, though. There was Ninja Sex Party, there was a concert, there was that dance circle that we were watching for like hours. There was all sorts of cool shit.
Dude,
to like
Ninja
keep me
Sex
entertained.
Party is going to be at Indie PopCon.
Oh, that's
You finally get
awesome.
to see them. Are they
Yeah.
performing, though?
No, I don't believe so. I think they're just doing like a Q&A.
But still.
Still, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
I don't really know what to draw. I haven't really drawn it all today. I'm a little tired in general. So
Yeah, this episode's gonna suck, but it'll be alright.
yeah, whatever. You know, it is what it is. I'm tired. You're tired. Are you
I'm
tired?
not tired.
You're not
Don't-
tired?
Don't put words in my
Patrick
mouth.
is tired. He's
You
been
tired?
tired since he woke up this morning.
I took a nap. After I left, I came
Ah.
home and I took a nap.
You know what I don't like about Manga Studio?
What?
When I try to draw a circle with this thing, it always starts, instead of starting from the center and working out, it always starts from the corner.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Is there a way
Why
to
would they-
adjust that?
Why would they do that?
Is there something I could do? Brush shape? Oh, that doesn't help me. Whoa. God damn it. Fuck it. I don't care. I should not have picked something that was a circle. That's a big circle to draw. I'm probably going to abandon this fairly quickly,
Cool.
but we'll see. Okay, so you've seen Civil War.
Yeah.
I've seen it twice.
I think I'll probably see it again. I liked it. I just thought Winter Soldier was a much tighter movie.
I agree.
Like as far as
Like Civil War was good, but goddamn, like how do you beat Winter Soldier? That was a
well,
good ass
it's
movie.
like the problem with big ensemble casts is you can usually tell who's more important than someone else.
Yeah.
Then with Winter Soldier, where like everyone really kind of seemed to be on par with each other.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you Team Iron Man?
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of your wrongery.
Look, man. Look.
That's not an argument so far. It's a terrible argument.
If I can be real though,
Okay.
I'm not technically Team Iron Man. In the end, I went into it thinking I'd be Team Cap.
Okay.
By about halfway through the movie, I felt myself switching sides. By the end of the movie, I wasn't even fucking on a side. I was just like, oh god, my beautiful babies, why are they killing each other? Just let them kiss.
Why are you Team Iron Man?
Well,
Yeah, no
What,
doubting
what,
that.
do you, what is it about America you hate, Patrick?
my thing is, fucking Cap was just fucking doing whatever he wanted, not giving a shit like who he hurt, like who
that
got
is
killed.
100% incorrect.
What
Cap
do you
did
mean?
care. Cap did care that there were civilian casualties.
See,
And did what about it?
Attempted
Shawn,
to
what-
reduce as many as possible in a scenario that Captain America did not start.
exactly. See, Shawn, what I feel that Patrick here, and let's face it, a lot of people, they're on Team Stark because they bought into his whole "oh, I'm sorry for my action" story, when all it was in the end was him responding to his own ego. Like, the only reason he gave a shit was because that lady was like, "you killed my son." It's like they all obviously felt bad about those deaths that happened, but Tony let it become personal and let his ego.
Well, the thing with
Right.
okay, here's the thing. I'm not against the idea, much like Captain America. I wasn't against the idea of a registration act with the superheroes, making sure that there was a check and balances system. Here's the thing.
Right.
In the movies, historically, the person who needs a check and balance system more than anyone else is Tony Stark.
Exactly.
Iron Man 3, that shit was Tony Stark's fault. Um, Age of Ultron, all of that was Tony Stark's fault.
Exactly.
Like they
It's
used
all his ego.
They used the Battle of New York as like an example when that was none of the Avengers' faults. It wasn't Thor's fault. It wasn't Captain America's fault. It wasn't Iron Man's fault. They
My
used
favorite-
that as like an example of this, where that's like an example of them being heroes, saving as many people as they possibly can.
And my favorite thing about that is where Shield was the one that was about to launch a nuke on that city,
Yeah.
and they were upset that they knocked over a couple buildings, saving the world.
Yeah, Iron Man. Iron Man it has his heart in the right place, but ultimately, he's the person that needs a check and balance system. Therefore, he should not be the person in charge of a check and balance system. For the exact reason that at the end of the movie, he disobeys his own check and balance system.
That's like my whole point about by the end of the movie I wasn't really on anyone's side, because then it's like, well, first of all, it was revealed in the movie that basically, oh, it was all a fucking sham and fucking Cap was right and whatever.
Yeah.
All this conspiracy theory shit that Tony was thinking about was like, oh, it's real.
Well, and
So,
then, like, Cap's biggest concern were the people who were going to be in charge of the Avengers.
Exactly.
And he was ultimately right, because what did General Ross do when Tony Stark gives him good evidence that Winter Soldier did not plant that bomb? He
He
ignores
said,
it.
"Screw that." Exactly.
He ignores it because he just wants to get the Winter Soldier. Damn if someone else gets away.
I think they summed it up perfectly. What was the line? It was, it's like, what happens if
I
They
was
tell
honestly
us-
tried to think of some fast food jingle, but I couldn't think of anything.
have it your way? But no, I think they summed it up perfectly when they were, like, I'm paraphrasing here, but when they were like, what happens when they try sending us somewhere where we know we shouldn't be? Or what happens when they won't let us go somewhere where we're needed?
Exactly. Like, Captain America was not against the idea of this registration thing, of making sure that they, just didn't go hog wild and do
Exactly,
everything
you
they
can't-
could.
You can't trust the government, and that was the whole point of Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I just feel bad for Tony. His whole like character is all about like redemption and just wanting to make amends, and he just can't fucking get it right.
His whole character is about being a fuckboy.
Oh man, I feel like texting Colin right now because he fucking.
Well, you know what?
Agree with me. He
The
would
nice
defend
thing
me.
is, you could make a pro Tony Stark argument. Like, that doesn't necessarily. Like, my argument does not necessarily make me right. I am, but it doesn't necessarily make me right. Keep in mind,
Like that's
I
what I
am.
really enjoyed about the movie was that it kept like, for me at least, it kept getting me to like see the side from a different angle and kept like confusing me, honestly, making me like switch sides, being like, oh well, maybe they're right. Oh well, maybe they're right. And then by the end of the movie, I was just like, in the end, at least in this specific situation, it didn't really work out in anyone's favor.
No,
I think it was more
with this
I
drawing.
think it was more from an angle of like. Here's my thing. I think like they need some kind of regulations to like make them accountable for their actions. I just don't think that those specific, what were they called? The Sokovia
Accords.
Yes.
Like those just weren't the right ones to go with.
Well, it's
One of
not
my
that
favorite-
they weren't the right ones to go with. It's like the people who were going to be put in charge were not the right ones to be put in charge. Essentially,
Right.
those people would have turned the Avengers into mercenaries.
Yeah, it's like I think Tony was a little too eager to jump at it.
Well, he was the same thing with Ultron. He just wants out. At the same time, he doesn't want to let go, though. But he also wants
Right.
out. I'm doing really terrible at drawing today, so I don't know what I'm going to do. You're going to have to carry this episode, Patrick.
Oh Lord,
Do it.
I'm not.
Just do it.
Do it.
Do it.
But no, today I also at the Comic-Con
Oh, yeah.
I bought and read Civil War, actual comic,
Yeah.
and like it is laughable the amount of characters. Like in the movie, it's just the small team of Avengers that we know in the MCU, like going at each other. But in the comic, it's the entire like Marvel universe like fighting each other.
Yeah.
And it's like an actual war, not like a thing that happened over a couple days.
That was one of my biggest complaints. Like even before reading the comic, like I knew in the comic, like people straight up die. Like and there was not a single death in the movie.
Fucking James loves his death.
Yeah, well, I thought, well, I don't know. I never read the comic. I know what happens in it. I just never read it.
Yeah. That was me going in. It's like it was one of those things that I knew about, but I didn't want to read it anyway because until afterwards. But I also got it was Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps. That was a good one.
What's the Carol Corps?
It's based in the Secret Wars universe, I guess,
Okay.
of Marvel that they did, and it's a subsection of that part of the War Zones or whatever. And basically, it's her Banshee Squadron, as they're called, and they're basically a bunch of fighter pilots. Pretty cool.
This is one of those days where if we weren't doing the show, I would draw this, and then I would just be done with drawing for today. And that might very well be what happens. I don't know. I'm not feeling. I didn't really do any drawing today. I didn't have a chance.
Right.
I finally opened up and talked about it on Twitter, but like the restaurant I've been working at is in the process of being sold. Like
Right.
it's about as much of a done deal as possible at this point. And while I think I'm okay, because I'm pretty sure the people want to keep me on to run the kitchen, I'm
Right.
not sure on that. So like I got that in the back of my mind, and I don't know. There's a lot of moving stuff, so I'm just gonna draw this little Bucky,
It's okay, man.
little Buckster.
You go at your own pace tonight.
Hey, he just says hi. He's very polite.
Hi, Buck.
Who the hell's Buck?
But yeah, so I'm just gonna doodle stuff because I don't know what to draw.
I'm gonna go with the namesake of the show.
I've been working on this project. You guys know about it. I don't know, James.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the stuff? I don't think I ever sent it to you.
I think I've seen a few things I don't know about a lot.
Okay. Well, I'm doing this thing with a YouTube person, and like I'm not like under any non-disclosure or anything like that, but like I'm just not done with it, so I'm not ready to completely show it off.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Pretty soon I will complete it though. Ha,
I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's talk about Civil War again. What do you guys
Yes.
think of Spider-Man?
Awesome.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
Go on,
I
Bill.
want to see a full movie with him.
Bill, you will.
My thing with Spider-Man is I've never given two shits about Spider-Man. And I will admit that they actually did a surprisingly good job with Spider-Man in Civil War. That being said, we don't need more of him. We don't need more Spider-Man movies. And please, if they do decide to do a full movie with him, just skip the origin. No one gives.
I agree with that. We've had enough. I totally get that sentiment that there's been too many Spider-Man movies, especially in recent years. But like, it's just so nice to see it so well done, and it's just like I wanted so much more of that. It got like.
Well, like
he was such a fanboy.
He starts to tell his origin, and Tony Stark just like does not care.
Yeah, I know.
So like that was just kind of the joke about like that whole idea. Like, are we gonna see Uncle Ben get shot again?
Yeah.
Although I'm gonna say this right now, we get like 3 more Spider-Man reboots, and Aunt May is gonna be like a sexy co-ed. She's just getting younger and younger.
I totally get that though, because like in the old Spider-Man movies, she didn't look like an aunt to Peter Parker. She was like a grandma.
Yeah, I don't know if she's supposed to be like a great aunt or something.
Yeah, it's like, is that? I don't know either. So, but like whatever.
I liked it. And it felt a little out of place because like they had come up with their deal for Spider-Man so late that they had to kind of shoehorn him in there.
Right. I do love that like after his bit, he's just like, all right, good job, kid. Go home. You're done.
But what was I going to say? Fuck. Oh, that he reminded me of like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man from the first like 20 minutes of the first Spider-Man movie where he was still a teenager. And then after the first 20 minutes he's like a college student adult. So like I'm really excited that they're going to keep him a kid for this, it seems. And
that was one thing I really liked.
And like go with the nerdy kid as opposed to like the kind of outcast one that apparently the Andrew Garfield one was, which I never saw.
In Outcast, he seemed too cool to me.
Well, I mean, it's just a different interpretation. Like, it's not wrong because you could probably point to so many parts of the comics where the character is written that way.
Yeah, like, that's true. I don't know much about the comics at all. Like, from just what I hear people say they like about Spider-Man in the comics, this version of him just seems so accurate. But then again, that's me speaking on my ass because I've never read the comics myself.
Yeah.
Like, I just love that he was a fanboy of the Avengers and just so happy to be there and just, like, geeking out over everything.
Right.
Like, dude, you have a metal arm? That's awesome!
Speaking of
that shit.
Like, something that I've been very confused about is, like, people are, like, with Ant-Man in the film, like, people are, like, surprised that he was good in the film and they actually liked him, yada, yada, yada. And apparently so many people thought he was going to be like a stick in the mud or like going to ruin the movie somehow. And I'm just sitting back here like, what are you guys talking about? You all loved him in his own movie. Why would you hate him here?
I don't know. I've only seen Ant-Man once. I have not bought it on Blu-ray yet.
Right,
I liked it when I saw it.
Yeah, like, I enjoyed it.
And
the comic consensus at the time was that everyone seemed to enjoy it, and I was just so confused that people were ragging on him for Captain America. I'm like,
it's basically
you guys
the first
like
Iron Man.
Pretty much.
I thought it was like... I still think Colin summed it up best when he said the beginning of end of Ant-Man was a good movie. That's basically how I agree with him on that.
Yeah, it's not wrong. Like, it's...
just everything in the middle was just kind of slow, and you knew exactly where it was going. It was just such a cliched story, but like everything in the beginning and the end was really good.
So Edgar Wright, who did Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and Scott Pilgrim, he was originally supposed to direct it. And if he had directed it, that's probably the movie itself probably wouldn't have looked a whole lot different, and that would have been disappointing for an Edgar Wright movie. As opposed to, because like, I would expect him to do something a little more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the guy what was his name? Peyton Reed, I believe, who directed it. Like, it ended up just being a fun movie. It would have been a disappointing Edgar Wright movie if that was the exact same thing that would have happened.
Hey, Colin M. Parker says Ant-Man was a great movie.
And it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
What's up, Colin?
I don't think there's any Marvel movies I've really disliked.
I think I went on the record before saying I didn't really like Iron Man 2.
It's a bad sequel, but I don't think it's a terrible movie.
I enjoyed it.
It's definitely a bad follow-up to Iron Man, but as a movie, it's not terrible, I don't think.
I guess. Granted, a lot of like Phase 1 Marvel movies, I only saw once.
Oh, okay.
Because I think I hadn't seen most of them before the Avengers was coming out, and I was like, ah, shit, I gotta watch all these movies.
Yeah, fuck me.
Ah, fuck, dude.
I got these goddamn movies watched. I don't know what I'm drawing here.
Hey, so just a shout out to Colin and Parker in the chat, because he's been giving me some work lately.
Yeah, you did an icon for him, right?
Yeah, he DM'd me on Twitter and I was like, hey, what's your commission rate or whatever? And I was like, fuck, I don't do commissions. And I was like, we can fucking work something out. So I've been doing my first commissions.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm not sure I'm going to be opening up like actual commissions anytime soon, but this has been really fun and interesting and pretty good challenge
shit.
artistically.
That's something I should do.
What?
I have a commission that I have to do it traditional, but like I've been so super damn busy between the stuff at work and the stuff for, let's say his name rhymes with Perard, that I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on it. A person wants me to draw Falco and Link.
I thought you were going to say, that's what I should do. I should do commissions. I was going to be like, Shawn, you...
Oh, in regards to the movie, Colin says, I agree, I've yet to see a bad Marvel movie, some okay or just straight up good, not great, but good lord, they're miles beyond DC.
Dude, fucking Jeff Goldblum is going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
Thor 3.
Oh my god, immediately after Civil War, they announced like the cast and stuff for Ragnarok, and now it's like, holy shit, it's like Marvel. What
There
are you
is
doing?
nothing else about this movie I give a shit about. Jeff Goldblum is gonna be in Thor 3.
I can't wait to count his ums.
Oh, dude, I hope he's just like off the charts with it. Well, Thor. Thor. Well, you know, Thor.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna try and draw Falco.
All right.
Because like drawing birds, I'm not terribly good at. So drawing birds, people, I'm also not good at. Well, the thing is, like, I told this guy that I would accept the commission, but I wasn't going to be able to start on it until this week, which is technically true. But also, I did get a little burned out with a lot of the stuff I've been doing lately.
Right.
And I wanted to still approach it with, like, some type of excitement, because I don't want to give him a subpar product.
Right.
But at the same time, I don't want to, like, make him think I'm abandoning it and I just took his money.
Oh, trust me. When people give you money to draw stuff, that's some pretty good inspiration to know you can't set it aside for too long.
Yeah. So like, I think that's my plan is basically to get this done by Monday. So I have to just do a bunch of different Falcos before I finally get it to where I want it to look. Like it's Falco and Toon Link, and I'm okay with drawing Toon Link.
Right.
But Falco, not so much. I've never really been a Star Fox person. So therefore I've never really drawn a whole lot of Star Fox.
You should ask Patrick about the new game that released. It's his favorite. And
I just remembered Star Fox Zero.
What's Star Fox Zero?
It's the new Star Fox game that I was really excited for, but everything about it is so great except for the controls.
Oh, really?
I can't control it.
Shawn, I'm just going to go on record in saying that I tried it out and I didn't have an issue.
Shut up. Shut up. You also said you don't give a shit about Star Fox.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with how it controls, though.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know, man.
I think Patrick's trying to like say you're a fake Star Fox fan.
Ow!
What'd you say?
You son of a bitch.
What'd you say?
Let go, I'm trying to draw. Oh, wait. I'm doing the colors on separate layers.
Each one individual.
Yes. What was I gonna say? Gerard actually is kind of going to bat for that game. This is telling people like stick with it. Like I know the controls are hard to get used to, but like I swear it's like if you keep practicing, you can get good at it, and you'll be able to experience this really fun game. And I was like, hey, Jared, I'll trust your opinion. And I think I maybe went back to it once, and I was like, it's still really hard. Can't control it. Nope, no,
Yeah,
no,
just
no.
because like one person likes something doesn't mean the other person has to.
I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say it's not like I hate it, but I remember on Twitter I said I think I hate it. I'm pretty sure I hate it.
I don't think,
with
I don't
tears
think
in
we
my
have any
eyes.
fact checkers in our show, so you would have been okay.
Nah, it's gonna be archived on the internet forever.
Right. I don't know. I don't have a Wii U, so I can't really comment.
Hmm.
Oh, so I've been listening to a lot of Big Bad Bosses recently, since we're on the subject.
Oh, nice. Isn't it great?
Did you listen to the album, or did you listen to like the one single?
The whole album.
Okay, yeah. Like I totally expected to like listen to it a couple times here or there. It's basically been on nonstop, like every time I've been working.
Right? It's so good. Like
It's really good.
It's not just like comedy music where you hear it once, you get the jokes, and it's like, ha, that's funny. It's like legitimately good music. I still like put some of those songs on regularly.
Yeah,
they're just so good.
I think the Eggman song's my favorite.
Eggman song is Jam of the Year.
That was really, really good.
I love that one.
Like I was gifted the album, so like
oh, nice.
Yeah, which I'm gonna have to like figure out some way to like donate to it because I want to like pay that back somehow.
Right.
Guys, this just in from the presses.
President?
Yes.
From the president.
Mr. Completionist himself just announced that he will be attending RTX this year.
Nice.
Get your tickets.
That's in Austin.
Texas.
That's really hot.
Stone cold. Yeah, so I don't know. I've been really enjoying it. Like
it's so
it's
good.
Every bit as good as Starbomb. Second album.
The
What?
specifically, it's every bit as good as the second one.
The second Starbomb album. Yes.
Okay.
Why? Did I say something controversial?
No, no. I was just confused why you said specifically the second.
Well, because the first album, I've only listened to it on YouTube when Aaron posted it.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did that.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just the second album is so much more.
Right.
God damn it! How do you draw a Falco?
What layer did I put that goddamn sketch on?
The very bottom.
That's the line art.
I'm really bad at drawing Falco, guys.
Did I draw that on its own separate layer?
Shawn,
Yo.
I like those Falcos.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
don't.
those are really good.
I don't, and that's the problem.
Shut up, they're good.
Because someone is giving me money to draw this Falco. So I feel like I should at least like it. Well, it's like I'm trying to like look at other people's, but I don't want to copy it. But at the same time, I don't want to do like so far off of a take. I still want it to look like my own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Babies.
Oh god, this is getting complicated. All right, I think what I'm gonna do. Okay, line art.
Why are you putting all your colors on individual layers?
Well, because I want to attempt something a little more interesting with the colors on this one. I want to go in and do like some shading and highlights. I want to do a different interpretation of this screenshot where it's maybe a little bit more at sunset and like the sun's going down. I want like really strong lighting.
Why don't
And
you
to
just
do
use
that-
the eyedropper tool?
What?
Why don't you just use like, or not the eyedropper tool, the magic wand tool to like select each individual color,
Oh, I guess I could do that.
or just like make an overlay layer and use white.
Well, see, I was gonna just make like a clip layer and
Uh-huh.
just like you said, overlay it with white, but it just becomes complicated once all the colors are on their own layer. But I guess I could just do it with the magic wand tool, so maybe that could work.
Yeah, so that way you don't have to like hop between layers and shit. I mean, that's what I've been doing.
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll just try it that way. That way I can keep all my colors on the same layer and it won't be too much of a hassle.
Right.
Yeah, this is like a little test I was doing while we were waiting for you to get online.
I like that.
And I think from far away it looks great, but then when you look at it up close, you realize I don't know anything about shading.
Well, it's because like you look at anything up close, you're gonna see a bunch of flaws.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like in my head, I see it looking really great, but it's not in practice, you know?
Right.
It's tough.
Kind of like how I feel about this Falco. This one's actually okay. It's much better than the other ones.
I think all those are good.
Yeah, but
Oh, wow, so humble, Shawn.
no, I just I don't know. It's like interpreting a character that has a very unique style can be maddening at times.
Dude, that's basically why I decided I wanted to draw some Steven Universe tonight. Because Steven Universe specifically, every time I try to draw it, I cannot deviate from just the style of the show.
Right.
So, like, I wanted to try doing it somehow with my own style. But then, of course, I pick a screenshot where it's in a profile view and I can't draw profiles. And the eyes are closed and all that, so it's like, maybe not the best one for style practice.
Ugh.
I have an idea.
You have an idea?
Yes.
Maybe I'll start with a pearl base.
Is this my...
You turning this into Kylo Ren? Is that Samus?
Yeah.
I can't remember who made the joke. I remember on Twitter sometime after this episode aired, someone referred to this as Zero Suit Pearl.
How's this Falco?
That's a good Falco.
Yeah.
I like that. Wait, what's going on with the forehead? Oh, Shawn. Oh,
What?
that's beautiful.
Thank you. What's Falco's like? What's his saying? What's his catchphrase?
Falco punch.
I don't think that's his thing. I think his thing is like, pretty smooth flying, Fox.
Smooth.
No, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure
Punch.
his catchphrase.
Smooth punch.
His catchphrase is "I'm gonna kill Slippy."
Oh my God, drawing Falco. Okay, so his head would be a circle, but then it's like triangled up, triangled there, beak. What? I'm like,
Oh, I thought you were just drawing another pearl.
no, I'm honestly trying to figure this out.
Okay. I just thought that cone on the top of the head was going to be the hair. And all.
Do you think I'm that unoriginal? I would just go to the well with the same joke over and over again.
No, that's completely out of character for you.
Thank you, mister.
Guys, at Tadwalk Comic Con today, I saw a Quill Man. Just remembered.
Are you fucking... Well, we got to go back and
Did
kill
you
him.
scalp him?
Wow, I have the belts.
Dude, I at work we had some downtime. This was earlier in the week, or maybe it was just last week. But we were watching some cringe videos,
Cringe videos?
like stuff that's obviously so lame that you just look at and you're just like, ugh. And it was of
Cringeworthy.
like a brony rave party. It was pretty bad.
Pretty cringeworthy.
Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere here. See, I don't want to just draw from this reference image. I need to learn how to draw him, so that way it ends up looking like something I drew. Like, that's the most original one I've drawn.
Which one?
This one.
That one.
Ah, that's a good one.
Don't look at
Can I get
it
one
like
more
cool.
arrow? I'm not too sure.
Say what?
So can I get one more arrow? I'm not too sure.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Or is it like a light up one in Vegas?
you got it.
You got it, Buster Brown.
You got it, babies. So, okay, so what else is there to talk about? We talked about Civil War. I don't think there's anything else to talk about.
I've played and beaten 2 games since the last DoodleCast.
Damn, dude. What have you played and beaten?
Well, the first one I'll talk about is Doom, the new reboot, which I had a lot of fun with. I played the campaign. I only played a couple matches in multiplayer, but It was fun.
Is there some controversy going on with that game?
Wait, I just forgot. Video game.
What
I
do
hate
you?
you.
What have you heard? Like
I don't know. Because,
Cool.
I saw something about, get good culture. Is that part of it?
Wasn't that more about Dark Souls, or is that about Doom?
No, but maybe something to do with the multiplayer. Because I don't know. I can't really say. I haven't heard too much myself. But my biggest complaint with it is that it had too many and loading time zones, if that makes sense, and it took forever for it to load.
Okay.
But other than that, I had fun with it, and it was really cool, especially when you go into berserk mode and literally tear demons in half. Like you grab them by their head with your bare hands and just split them down the middle.
Right.
But that's cool. But the other game, more importantly, is Uncharted 4.
Oh,
and let
yeah.
me tell you,
How is that?
that was fantastic. That game is
I
beautiful.
never played any of the Uncharteds.
I only did recently because when late last year they released the Nathan Drake collection, which was the original 3 games remastered for the PS4, and I had a lot of fun with that, and so I was really excited for 4 to come out, and that was a great game.
Cool.
And going forward, this Monday/Tuesday, Overwatch finally comes out.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Is that just it's a first-person shooter, right?
In a sense, yes.
It's a shooter, man.
Okay. What did I tweet? Where it's I don't know anything about Overwatch except that I love Tracer's design. It is such a fun, colorful design.
I had no idea it was a Blizzard game because I've never been a fan of Blizzard's design when it came to World of Warcraft shit. It was just not my cup of tea.
My favorite Blizzard
Overwatch
is Oreo.
Cool, good one, good joke, good goof, good joke, good goof.
I used to do the Eminem one myself.
Oh my god!
Ooh, dude,
but when
awesome.
Overwatch came out, I was like, oh my god, all these character designs are so great. It has a really good style to it.
Some have a banana cream pie Blizzard.
All right, I'll be over here. All right.
Really? I haven't had that one.
All right,
Those are really good. I'm a big banana
here.
person. Those are
Right.
that's my favorite fruit.
All right, I'll be over here. All right.
I haven't had a Blizzard in forever, and I really wanted one, especially today, because I was right next to one, and I was looking at it. I was like, those look good.
It sounds like you were right next to one, as if not next to a Dairy Queen, but next to a person eating a Blizzard.
Just get,
And you're just I want to take that from them.
don't mind me, sir. I'm just taking a bite.
Just
Sir,
looking.
calm down.
I'm a person. I'm a person.
No, you're not.
I have feelings.
Then talk about Blizzards with us. Talk about ice cream.
I haven't had one recently.
Patrick, if
Neither
they
have I.
don't turn it upside down before they hand it to you, you get your money back guaranteed.
What?
Blizzards.
What'd you say? If I turn it upside down?
Yeah, when they hand it to you, they turn it upside down and then hand it to you.
They don't do that.
Shawn?
Do they?
No one's ever done that for me. What?
What?
Yeah, you're full of
To
shit,
say
James.
that the ice cream is so thick that it will not fall out?
Yeah, that's their whole thing.
Huh.
Every time they hand it to you, they have to turn it upside down and be like, it's
They
not falling
have to.
out.
Is that a company policy, or do you just live by some daredevil ice cream slappers?
The one I went to always did that.
Okay. I don't doubt it. I just, Huh. That's interesting.
I'm having fun with these clouds.
Yeah, but the one other game that's coming out very soon, it's more or less an expansion, but Blood and Wine, the final expansion for Witcher 3. I am so pumped for that.
I thought you were saying it's not so much a game as much as it is an experience before you said expansion.
When I'm in game,
When I'm in game.
I can get whatever flavored Blizzard I want.
But no, just before we started this, I was, for 40 minutes, I loaded up The Witcher 3 just to hop back in the world, get used to the controls again in preparation, and it's that game is so gorgeous. Just walking through the countryside, it's holy shit, this game is beautiful. That's still one of my all-time favorite games. I I'm so excited.
Sick, bro. I don't know. Since I'm gonna have some time off after next week, I think I might finally play The Last of Us.
Nice. Did you get the remastered? I'm assuming.
It's been on my PlayStation 4 since my friend bought it for me. I just never played it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I downloaded it that night, and that was like back in November. I just never played it.
Oh, dude, same. I still got the download code for my PS4, which I've been meaning to do it, but it's still good until 2018, I think.
Yeah, that's why I looked at it. I'm like, oh, I've got to hurry.
I only got until 2018.
I have 3 years to pull the trigger on this one.
Well, Shawn, you'll have to let me know what you think about it, because that is up there on my list of all-time favorites.
Right. Well, it's just like, I think the reason why I haven't been so quick to play it is that that's not really the style of games I play very often. It's sort of like story-based survival horror thing.
Yeah.
But I'm also not a quote-unquote gamer at all. I don't know what video games are.
Me neither.
They're shoes.
Honestly, at the rate I play video games, I don't think I can be considered a gamer either. But
Right.
honestly, this day and age, I don't really mind not being associated with gamers.
Yeah, it's probably not that bad.
Yeah. I'm good.
I don't really know what else I can draw here. And we've got about an hour. I think we're under an hour. We started a little after 11.
Right.
Has our chat had anything other than Colin?
No.
Sick. I'm kind of okay with that because we haven't done an episode in 2 weeks because I've been busy, you've been busy.
Yeah, it's like when the first week went by, I didn't even realize. I was like, oh shit, we didn't do a DoodleCast.
Yeah, I knew. I was just like kind of tired, and I'm like, if I don't say anything, I will leave it alone.
Wait,
Oh, well,
you
Shawn.
fucking knew?
Shawn,
Yeah.
something happened recently with me
Oh.
that I haven't expressed to you.
Okay.
But I was recently, finally, after all these years, promoted. I am now
Sick.
lead manager.
Nice.
Woo!
What does that mean?
It means I get to count money and get keys and responsibility.
Dude, I know how
And
much
more
you love.
money.
I know how much you love jingling keys.
Right? Jingle, jangle, jangle.
It doesn't
It's
compare
not
to
quite as good
jingling.
as the spoons.
Damn it! Damn it!
Speaking of which, I kid you
Hate
not.
you.
I kid you not. In one of the trailers for Blood and Wine, there was apparently this creature that's like collecting spoons, and like they cut to a shot with all these different sized spoons, like in ladles hanging from trees. I'm like, that me.
That's
I'm gonna have to go
hilarious.
kill myself in The Witcher.
That's funny.
It's amazing. Oh shit. You know what? I'm just gonna take it easy while Patrick finishes his stuff. So
Take
if
it
anyone's
easy, like
watching
the
this, you
Eagles.
just look at the left side of the screen. I'm tired.
Shawn, you're a good boy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I mean, are you not going to talk either, or?
Well,
No,
what?
he's
Well,
taking
how am I
it
supposed to?
easy.
I said thank you. Well, what? I'm supposed to carry all the conversation?
I mean, Patrick, did you not hear you are now in charge of entertaining the stream?
Yeah.
Fuck,
dude.
I can't be CEO.
I'm calling you out right now. You
I can't
need
be
to interact.
CEO of I can't be CEO.
Interchangement for Ramphlinum.
I can't be CEO of Chandler Bing. Can I be any more or less qualified?
To run Bing?
Yeah.
Just I don't know. Nobody uses it.
I was making a Friends reference, but okay.
What's Bing? That's his last name?
Chandler Bing, yeah.
Fucking kidding me?
No one ever told me life would be this way.
I never. Is that another Friends reference?
That's the theme song, Shawn, please.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of Friends.
Neither have I. I thought
It
it was
is.
I'll Be There With You.
It is so a product of its time.
Yeah?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
How
just
dare
like,
you? That show was golden, and it holds up to this day.
not really. Actually, a lot of like sitcoms from the 90s, so homophobic.
Yeah?
Yeah, you just go back and watch, like, they make so many jokes, and it's just like, wow. We
That's
as
back
a
what it was back. That's what it
species
was
was-
back then. Watch like 90s pro wrestling. You will see some signs in the crowd that's just like, oof.
Ooh, boy. Oh, boy.
I guess I guess this kind of explains how Patrick is.
Wow, you are rude.
You still have a lot of development to go.
Talking about my wiener? Why am I the only person who laughed at that? Shawn, come on, that was a good joke.
Well, I mean, you're
Shawn.
now used to people laughing at your wiener.
I'm used to it. All right, what did I do with it? Oh,
Okay,
there it
so
is.
I drew some Falcos. That's what
Cool.
I did.
Yeah, some good
I'm going
Falcons
to work
there.
on that commission tomorrow. Perhaps
Hell
I
yeah.
will go to a restaurant or something, order a sandwich, and draw it. And then somebody will come up to me and ask, "Did you draw that?" And I will say, "No."
No, one of my favorites when someone comes up to you and they see you drawing and they're just like, "Is that you?"
All right. Oh, you know what? There is something to talk about. I'm planning on going to Indie PopCon next month.
Cool,
Just to
Oh, wait.
attend. I don't have a table or anything.
cool.
Before we get too far away,
Yeah.
Patrick.
Hmm.
Colin says he laughed. Wiener's a hilarious word, and you are not alone.
Wiener is a hilarious word.
It is
Thank
a funny
you.
word. I mean, I know, but we were most specifically just talking about Patrick's wiener.
Of all dick-related words, wiener is probably one of the funniest. Don't you agree, James?
Boner's pretty good.
Quit looking at me with those dead eyes.
Those shark eyes.
Wiener.
Yeah.
That's the best you could come with.
Please name another word for penis that is funnier than wiener.
Dingus.
What'd you say, Boble?
Bobble.
Boble? That's
Yeah.
pretty good. I don't really know how much I could do of this. Like, I know it's not done, but like,
Well, do up until I talk about Indie PopCon.
all right.
Yeah. So
Okay, well, James is taking over.
I got free tickets to it.
Please save it first. Save it again.
This one?
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. And any changes you make, do on a different layer, please. That's because you're on that. Yeah, make a new layer. Shawn, talk about an Indie PopCon.
I tried, but then you talked over me. Now I'm upset.
Well, talk about an Indie PopCon now.
Okay, I got a free ticket to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
James, go to that. There you go.
On the completionist Reddit, they were giving away 4 free tickets. All you had to do is just say what your favorite completionist episode was, and they'd pick the top 4. 4 people entered.
What was your favorite episode?
I went with Undertale.
Wait! That just clicked in my brain. They would pick the top 4 and only 4 people entered.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, you really proved yourself there.
Yeah, I stepped up and I bunted.
Real talk, that Undertale one was a really good episode.
Yeah, it's because I love the game, but like they knew. Well, how do I want to put it? I really love the game, but I also do not acknowledge it as like a perfect thing. And I acknowledge that some of the fan base is less than ideal, but that's about with anything.
Right.
Especially anything with like a meaningful message. For some reason, that whole message skips over people's minds if somebody like says, "I didn't think that was a good game at all."
Yeah, I'm not as well versed with the fan base of Undertale, so I don't quite know what I've heard that it has a very negative part of the fan base. I just don't know what it is.
You're aware of the Steven Universe fan base.
Oh, okay, similar to that.
There you go.
Okay.
Where it's like they treated the game, they praised it where it should have been praised, but they didn't say that like it's this most perfect thing in the world. And I think they did it in a very accessible way. And that got me a free ticket.
Nice.
Yeah, I still have to get the email from the representative, but it's like, cool. That means all I have to worry about is travel, food, and hotel expenses.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try and like do little gift art, because I know Gerard's going to be there.
Nice.
I think Alex and Pokekel are going to be there too.
Nice.
Ninja Sex Party.
I did go ahead and I subscribed to the decks. I can't remember if we talked about this on stream or just in a chat or something. Like, I wasn't subscribed because I was like, I'm not too into Pokemon's battle strats and all that. It's gonna go over my head. And then you said like it's worth it just to, like, get the trivia and stuff. Yeah. So I subscribed, and it is really interesting. I'm glad I subscribed.
Yeah, the first part's all just like trivia of their videos. I haven't listened to any of their podcasts, but of their videos, the first part's always like trivia and little goofy parts, and then they
that's always interesting to learn.
Yeah, they talk about battle
I
scraps.
do
and I'm
love
just like,
the,
what are you talking about? This makes no sense.
that still goes completely over my head. But I do like the random comedic segments they do.
Yeah. And how Pokekells does like the Pokemon noise at the beginning.
She's really good at impressions. You still need to watch. You haven't seen them play Banjo Kazooie on Beer Bros, have you?
I'm only up to so many episodes.
Okay, because eventually they get Pokekells in, and she shows them how good impressions of Banjo Kazooie she can do. She's just really good at impressions. She can make really fun animal noises and shit. Really cool.
I have my hand in an envelope.
Cool.
I put it in an envelope because I got artwork from a friend because I donated them some money. You saw it, right? That whatchamacallit? The Game Grumps one my pal Emily did for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was tight.
Let me see if I can't find it real fast. I would love to put that
Cool.
on here.
Yeah. I mean, she's basically wearing a plug suit, so.
A blood suit?
Oh, Shawn. We need to get you learn about some anime.
What are you talking about?
Maybe not.
What's a blood
just-
suit?
Plug suit.
Plug suit?
Plug suit. That's what the suits are that they wear in Evangelion.
What are you talking about? That was not actually words.
In Evangelion, the anime, they pilot giant robots. When they're piloting them, they're wearing these suits, and they're called plug suits.
Okay.
Shawn. I feel like I'm talking to my dead grandpa. Wow, that got really dark. I'm sorry.
Jeez, I'm
Rest in
sorry,
peace,
man.
Hector. Rest in peace.
Anyways.
So yeah, here's a photo I pulled off my Twitter of the.
That's really cool.
I know, she did an amazing job. I didn't realize it was on tan paper until I got it in the mail.
God damn, that just reminds me I bought a tan sketchbook and I haven't done anything with it yet.
It's tan sketchbooks are fun, but I probably won't use them all the time. I'll go through little phases with them.
Right.
Also, she threw in a little Furiosa sketch card.
Yeah, that's cute.
It's so good.
We about donezo? I'm dead.
Yeah, it's 12:01, so I think we did.
Anything else we want to talk about before we leave?
No.
I think Shawn would appreciate Pearl of the Damned.
My God.
I didn't. When did you do that on top?
You know.
Just now?
You know.
Alright, we'll try and be back with a more organized episode next week.
I guess so. Maybe. No promises.
Yeah,
no promises. No promises.
Well, hey, next week I might be on to talk about some Overwatch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We can be, as the kids like to say, #topical. Cream apply directly to your forehead.